Hello, and welcome to today's live chapter reading of Dinosaur Friends, two books in one, A Present for the Volcano, and Saving Conifer's Eggs, written by Lois Wickstrom, illustrated by Nicholas Milano, presented by Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. A Present for the Volcano. Conifer and Spike stared up at the volcano. It puffed, it steamed, it spat fire. "It's gonna blow!" shouted Conifer. "Let's run!" "The volcano was just in a bad mood," said Spike. "What do you think would make it feel better?" Conifer tapped her big three-toed foot nervously. She really wanted to run far away, but Spike was her friend and she couldn't leave him. She asked, "Do you think it would like a present?" "It might like a pretty necklace," said Spike. "I will not let you climb up that gurgling mountain and drop a necklace down its spout." Conifer put a hand on Spike's spiky back. "Not that kind of necklace," said Spike. "Let's lay a ring of stones around its base." Spike batted a boulder with his tail. Conifer picked up a boulder with her claws. The stones were heavy, but if Spike and Conifer worked hard, they could move them. "This is going to take a long time," said Conifer. "We need to run away now." "The volcano sounds happier already," said Spike. "Let's bring it more stones." All afternoon, Spike batted boulders and Conifer carried stones. All afternoon, the volcano puffed steam and spat fire and gurgled. All afternoon, Conifer was frightened. She wanted to run far away. All afternoon, Spike was sure the necklace would make the volcano feel better. As the sun was setting, Spike batted the last boulder into place. All of a sudden, the volcano blew its top. Lava flowed from its spout. "We must go now!" shouted Conifer, but Spike just stood and watched. Spike was heavy. His spikes were sharp. Conifer picked him up and ran with him in her arms. Lava continued to pour from the volcano's mouth and down its sides. Conifer glanced back at the fiery mountain. Lava wasn't chasing after them. The ring of stones was holding it back. "See," said Spike, "we didn't need to run. The necklace made the volcano happy." "I guess you could say that, my friend," said Conifer with a smile. "And now we are safe." Saving Conifer's Eggs. Conifer sat on her nest. She had 3 eggs to keep warm. When her friend Spike smelled smoke, he scuttled to warn Conifer. "Fire! We have to go away from here," shouted Spike. "I only have 2 hands, and I have 3 eggs," said Conifer. She shook her head. "Grab your nest and carry it," said Spike. Conifer picked up her nest and scurried along beside Spike. Her eggs clacked against each other. She stopped. "I'm afraid my eggs will break." "We have to hurry," said Spike. "But my eggs," said Conifer. "We don't have time to argue." Spike swung his tail side to side. The friends stared helplessly at each other. Then Conifer said, "Fire doesn't burn water. Let's take my nest to the river." "I don't know how to swim," said Spike. He swung his tail even harder. Spike's tail hit a ginkgo tree. The tree thudded to the forest floor. Conifer had an idea. "Let's take the tree to the river." "But it's not long enough to reach across the river," said Spike. "I have a plan," said Conifer. Spike wanted to get far away from the fire. He didn't want to get far away from his friend. "Hurry," he shouted. "Push the tree," said Conifer. Spike pushed the tree as fast as he could. The rolling tree flattened the ferns in Conifer's path. Conifer carried her nest carefully behind him. Flames made the air hot. Smoke hid the river. Spike pushed the tree harder and faster. Conifer walked gently, protecting her eggs. Splash! Spike fell into the river. Conifer put her nest on the river bank. She grabbed Spike's legs with her claws and pulled him out. Conifer placed her nest on the ginkgo tree, which was now at the edge of the stream. She boosted Spike up behind the nest. Soon the nest was safe and the two friends were floating downstream away from the fire. We did it! Exclaimed Conifer. We did it together, agreed Spike.